he's going to favor us with a couple of bluesy pieces since this is the Howard Glazer Blues Hour. And is that what it's called? What is that the show? Howard Glazer and Mr. White's Detroit Blues Party. Ain't nothing like a Detroit Blues Party, I got to say. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. White. There isn't, man. So I'll get your microphone for you, Mr. Barry. You got Mr. Barry, Mr. White, Mr. Pink. I can't get that movie out of my head, Mr. White. Yo, Reservoir Dog.
Good thing we all got cool names around here.
Once again, Barry Wallenstein.
We haven't had a whole We haven't had a whole lot of time to rehearse, so I'll just recite this. So that's okay. So we're going to rehearse right now. Farouk and everybody. This is called Jack the Hat. It's a story about a guy you meet at a party. You know, he's been pleasant, but he's looking over your shoulder to make the next score. He's a bad actor. Jack the Hat. It goes like this. So, one of the sorriest individuals to ever scrape leather on Joy Street was a man named Jack the Hat. One of the hippest cats on the hangout scene many yards of silver ago. A fellow loiterer once said, but the truth as always was different. He had long-range eyes, looking over into the next town or valley all the time, fancying himself a sneak thief. Most times, dedicated to a whim away, he was scarcely near wherever he was. Finally, they branded him a bad actor, shortened his performances. Zap! Curtain came down. No more Jack the Hat. Let's do it. So he was one of the sorriest individuals to ever scrape leather on Joy Street. Was a guy named Jack the Hat. One of the hippest cats on the hangout scene. Many yards of silver ago. A fellow loiterer once said, but the truth, as always, is different. He had long-range eyes. Looking over into the next valley. The next village. Fancying himself a sneak thief. Most times, dedicated to him away. He was scarcely near wherever he was. Most times, dedicated to that whim away. Scarcely near wherever he was. Finally, they branded him a bad actor. They shortened his performances. Zap! Curtain came down. No more Jack the Hat. I'll finish up with a drinking song dedicated to Melissa at the bar. If there's anybody left to spend some money, that's the place to do it.
You don't allow drinking, sir.
Drinking. When presented a shot of whiskey, I like the blues and A. The blues and A. Kind of slow tempo. When presented a shot of whiskey, single malt, easy down, I tip back. Tip back twice till the tender. Bend your elbow. And on the way, erase the frown. Conversation floats. On another night. And it's gin this time. Gin this time. Just as fine. Surrounding an ice. Ready to sin. Double the dose for kindness. With a leaf of mint and a squeeze of lime. The barmaid smile. Lovely. Now past these is a lovely glide. Tasty. Pair no two. At home and in the public spaces. Half of this, half of water. It seems the healthiest kind of gesture. That's just my mind. An old man dolled up. Speaking like a boy. Now late at night, it's cognac, dear. And I say, dear, alone and in company. Wisdom, well, you're dead if you do, and equally deep if you don't. So I sip my imbibations eternal. Late at night it's cognac, dear. Say, dear, alone and in company. Dead if you do, equally deep if you don't. I sip my imbibations eternal. Now I'm begging you, old reaper, in glass.